I'm about to kick you in the nuts right now. Episode 14.
All right.
Supa-Hero.
Cool.
Welcome to the pod.
Yeah.
And you have opted for the Dominoes. You wanted to dish and Dominoes today, didn't you?
Well, he's an OG. We're going to the original game of Dishin Dominoes. Because like it's called Dishin Dominoes, but we've been playing like Uno.
Yeah. I couldn't think of any games really, at least ones that were 3-player. First one that came to mind was chess, but you can't really play chess with 3 people.
You know how to play chess?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. We're going to have to get down, man.
Yeah.
I love chess.
Chess.
I haven't been able to play since I've been here.
I hate chess.
It is for smart people. That's one of the games you got to be brilliant.
Yeah,
You just can't be smart. You got to be brilliant.
On Star Trek, they play 3D chess. Could you do that?
Actually, when I was growing up, my dad had one of those.
Yeah.
You were talking about Star Trek in the last episode.
I like Star Trek. I like Star Trek. Mm-hmm. If I take my hat off, does my hair look crazy?
Yeah, looks good.
Because I'm good. Because I'm warm.
You look like you like Star Trek.
Taking that off. I do like Star Trek. I do.
No, I was growing up, my parents, I think, had one of those 3D games. It was like a chessboard that had like different levels.
Yeah. I'd probably kick your ass at
You
that.
probably would.
Different levels.
Because you're on a whole nother level.
Yeah, it's like 3 boards. Like, picture like a tree with like 3 boards.
Like, is that called 3D chess?
Yeah,
Maybe
because
that's a metaphor. Could be wrong.
I think it was called 3D chess because you could move up, down,
9, you pull 9.
Yeah.
3D. Oh yeah, I got pulled dominoes. Yeah, you could move 3 dimensions.
And I'll tell you what, that's about the last time I buy Bud Light for you.
What?
Because I'm tired of people grilling me when I go in there.
Hey man,
Oh, you're buying Bud Light? What's wrong with you? Good. I'm surprised you're buying Bud Light.
good beer.
You really want this, sir? Did
It's
you
good
see we
beer.
have the...
Damn.
Good beer is good beer.
Is it? Is that
It's
good beer?
This is my favorite. Look, there's different categories of beer. This is my favorite mass-produced lager.
But it's like a
It's
mass
a lager? I thought it was what?
lager.
That don't seem right. It's a light beer.
Yeah, it's light.
It's like mass boycotted right now.
What other beer? Yeah,
I think me and you are the only ones buying the shit.
I led the boycott. I boycotted it for 2 weeks.
And then you're just boycott over, trying to get back to business.
Boy, I got my message across. I mean, damn, we ain't trying to quit for life. We're just boycotting for a couple of weeks.
No, we didn't like that shit.
Yeah.
Let's get back to the barley.
Yeah.
I prefer Miller Lite.
I do too.
I do not. I do not. For me, it's Bud Light and then Coors and then Miller.
I've been drinking Bud Light with him since I've been hanging out with him. But
Yeah.
I bought some Miller Lite a month or so ago because a buddy was over helping me do my floors, and he drinks Miller Lite, and I was drinking that. I like it better.
I switched to Coors Light for those 2 weeks. But then I switched.
Oh, that you were boycotting?
Yeah, that was boycott, and then I switched back. Although I have been drinking Miller Lights the last couple of days because I also bought some Miller Lights for a buddy, and then he didn't show up. I left them they were in my fridge, so then I drank them all.
Yeah, because they're good.
No, because it's beer.
You know what I noticed about Miller Lite? 2 things, really. It has great taste, and it's like less filling
No, that's not true.
than Budweiser.
That's a lie.
Big 6.
Everything you just said. I'm not scared of your big 6, son.
That means I have Domino. Yep, I went first. It's on you.
Okay. All right. See if I can do this right. Is that right?
Yeah,
That's correct.
All right.
correct. How many points is it?
2. Wait. Shit. Hold on. 14?
You got it, 14. But now, do you know how many points this is? Wham!
3.
Put me on the board, Kenny G.
For 3?
It's close. 12 and
Shit.
3.
All right.
Came out the box on it, huh?
Son, you know I'm going to dominate you on this. I don't even know why you question that.
Okay.
Now, don't let Kenny G get in your head, right? Because he's always like, oh, guess has never won a game. Which, while that's true,
I didn't even say it. You just did.
I think he gets in people's heads.
You just said it. You're getting in his head.
So
No.
I can do this, right?
Yes.
All right.
Yep. You gotta have at least 10 to get on the board.
Yeah.
What's this, Kenny G?
I don't even want to know,
Wham!
probably.
I didn't mean to throw that across there.
15?
Yeah, it
Damn, you
is.
came out swinging, huh?
I'm swinging for the fences. Call me Sammy Sosa.
So in this scenario, are you adding all these corners?
Yep.
Yep.
6, 4, and 5.
Okay. Gotcha.
Hmm.
10.
Got it.
Supa-Hero's on the board.
Now, did Kenny G tell you that if you don't call it, someone could steal it?
I don't usually do that to new people.
We're not going to do that to new people.
Yeah.
We're not going to do that to the guests.
If it was you, I'm stealing your.
I'm definitely stealing your points for
and
sure.
if you notice he don't call money and it goes on you,
There's no way I'm not going to do that because I'm a pro.
All right.
I'm a domino pro.
Gotta think quickly then.
So the first question I have of the day, since we have Supa-Hero on the pod,
Yes.
was who's your favorite superhero
My favorite superhero
of all time?
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
That's a good one. And you wore a Spider-Man shirt today.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
How about you? Superman?
No. Okay, so, I mean, are we talking...
Favorite superhero of all time?
Doesn't matter. DC, Marvel, doesn't matter.
'Cause I don't even know who half those people are anyway.
Doesn't have to be either of those either.
Yeah, because there's other ones, right?
Yeah.
Like Spawn.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Spawn.
Spawn's cool. Spawn's dark. That was a good movie. Did you ever see that movie?
Spawn?
Yeah, that's probably way before your time, but that's a good
I
movie.
saw it, yeah.
Yeah. Man, that's a tough one, bro. That's a tough question,
Mm-hmm.
really. I think I would probably have to go Batman.
Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did like Batman.
Because he doesn't really have any superpowers. Like, if I was smarter, richer, and in better shape, I could be Batman. You know what I'm saying?
But you're not, so you're not.
Right, but I'm not, so I'm not. That seems a lot more likely than, like, being a Kryptonian.
You were coming out the box.
I know I am, baby. Woo!
If we had an overhead cam this week,
Damn, son.
they would see you dominating, right?
Yeah, they would.
Man, I don't even know what to do. I need to get some money here somewhere.
Oh,
But you know what other superhero I really like? Deadpool.
yeah.
Deadpool?
Yeah.
He's considered an anti-hero.
He is an anti-hero, that's for sure. Ryan Reynolds really brought him to life.
Yeah.
I heard that.
Well, he had already played Deadpool in X-Men Origins.
Yeah.
Wolverine, and they just did a good job.
I heard, I don't know if it's true,
No,
but and I hope it's not true, but I heard Ryan Reynolds was an asshole in real life.
I would believe it.
That's what I heard. I
I don't know. You sure you're not talking about Ellen DeGeneres? I think Ellen DeGeneres is an asshole. in
Big
real
jump.
life. Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's way off. Although I have to tell you, my favorite superhero like actor is like, okay, I'm a big Guardians of the Galaxy fan.
Yeah.
I love Guardians of the
A
Galaxy.
lot of people are.
I know the
Yeah.
answer to this.
Chris Pratt, dude. I feel like he's my celebrity best friend.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think he's your celebrity crush.
he's not my celebrity
I
crush.
think he is your crush.
I think you're just jealous.
I think you're getting defensive.
Yeah, I think he's just jealous. He's afraid that Chris Pratt is going to hit me up for a podcast.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be like, yeah, bro, let's do a podcast together.
Yeah, next thing you know, hey, dude, I'm going from Kenny GTV to Chris P.TV.
Chris PT, I
And
mean,
then I'm doing open mics
Crispy.
by myself.
don't worry, me and Chris will stop in every once in a while.
That's nice.
You know, we're not going to forget you.
I think it's on you.
Let me see what's happening here.
The other question I had about superheroes would be,
I don't think you answered
Bone.
what your favorite superhero would be,
man, I'm not really in that world, but
you know of them.
I know of them. I'd go with Hancock.
Yeah.
Is that his name?
Yeah.
He's a superhero, right?
I mean,
Threw me off when I first heard you say it.
he had a one-off movie. I don't know if he really was any backstory to that.
No backstory, no sequels. That's
It
not really a
counts.
superhero.
He does have superpowers, so I will accept it. If Supa-Hero will accept it, I will accept it as an answer.
Hancock.
Yeah.
Okay, I like the name alone.
He was kind of akin to Superman because he's an alien, right? Wasn't he an alien in that movie?
Was he?
Hancock.
They were some sort of ancient race that they weren't human.
Did they go over that in the movie?
I don't
Honestly,
even really remember the movie. The only part I remember from the movie was didn't he walk on stage and slap some comedian?
Oh, in the movie?
What are you doing? What? That's not. You know that didn't happen.
Hancock.
Oh, Will Smith.
Superpowers. What would yours be? You could have any superpower in the world. You could take a pill and it'll give you that superpower.
Just one?
What are you going with? Just one.
Teleportation.
Oh,
that's a good one.
That's dope.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
What would yours be?
That'll make getting back and forth to work really easy.
You got superpowers,
make
you're
everything
still going to work. I like that.
Well, you know. What would mine be? I don't know. Maybe. I think I'd have to go with fly. I'd have to be able to.
Be able to fly?
Yeah.
Again, getting to work easy, right?
Yeah, you could definitely get to work easy. But you could get anywhere easy just flying around. Maybe you could get a job at UPS.
Get employee of the month every month.
Yeah, like you got hot shot stuff across the country.
Your delivery
overnight.
rates through the roof.
Done with work early.
I get one of those jobs like those guys that go up on the towers and change like the light bulbs on the top of the cell phone towers and airplane towers. I get one of those jobs.
Yeah. Man, there's a movie that just came out. It's called Fall.
Oh, I saw it, bro.
Yeah, that looks.
Is that the one where they're on the pole?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it? Because
They're on the pole. That sounds like striptease. I thought you'd been watching striptease.
I mean.
no, but is that the one?
Not off.
Because I was reading the trailer and everybody's talking about how they couldn't watch it because it was like making them very anxious and.
It was legit. There was a couple shots. I was like,
oh, did you watch it?
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah, it was good.
You watch it?
Yeah, I actually no, I didn't, but I did. I looked into it, watched a review. Someone was telling me about the ending of the movie, how it's not what you think.
Yeah. Honestly, I thought it's definitely like it's worth a watch. It's not a life changer. Like you're not gonna watch it and be like, oh man, that's.
I call those B-rated movies.
Yeah, it's not a life changer, but it was definitely worth the time to watch it. But there is one shot where like they're like free climbers and they're like. She's like showing off, like she's grabbing on with one hand and she's letting her body hang out. And I mean, they're like a mile up in the air, or half a mile up in the air, I guess, to 2,000 feet or something. And she's like hanging off, and it like the camera's like a shot for like top down. It was a couple shots that kind of make you like, whoa,
Make you queasy a little bit.
yeah.
Jeez, man.
That's what I heard. I'd be shitting my pants. I couldn't be that high in the air.
I can't.
You know, honestly, I was a roofer. I roofed for like 10 years. So, like, I don't really have a problem with heights, but I'll tell you right now.
You'd be up.
I couldn't do that. No.
Hell
No.
Roof's not usually that high.
No. Roof, you're talking maybe tops 30, 40 feet, 50 feet. Residential roofing, and it ain't that high. I mean, don't get me wrong, you wouldn't want to fall, but it ain't no 2,000 feet in the air.
Yeah, on a pole.
On a pole. Well, I'm too fat for that now, man. I couldn't even fit on that pole. I'd had to push. I'd had to push one of those girls off just to start. I'd be like, look, it's just me. Only room for me up here.
Just me. Yeah, your dick.
Make a phone call right now.
Bet you wish you could fly.
Yeah, that's damn straight.
I have a question. What happens when we don't have any more dominoes?
You just not.
Okay.
When you can't play.
Gotcha.
Oh, when you don't have any more dominoes?
So, yeah.
Well, the first person that runs out of dominoes, which is going to be me.
So they lose or win?
Unless I can't
Win.
play. And,
Okay.
yeah, I win your guys' points.
Win the round. They win the round.
Alright.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
Oh, fucking finally.
That's
Holy shit.
It's a double blank.
There we go. On the board, finally. Holy shit,
on,
man. I was starting to get pretty shitty.
Yeah, you were.
Pretty shitty.
I got some plays to make, man, but it's just like I literally only got like 3 numbers in my hand right now. Like it's kind of rough, and I got a knock.
By you again?
Yeah.
Well.
Wait, so when do you have to do that to turn it?
Wait, what's this right
When it's a double, same number on each side.
Oh.
What's that right there?
What's that? Don't tell me. You don't even know.
It's 15.
Damn.
15.
A lot of math.
I was doing some research because I knew we were playing dominoes. Did you know this goes back to the 1300s in China?
No, I didn't.
Also, do you know what the dots on a domino are called? I'll give you $20 right now, cold hard cash, if you can tell me what the dots on a domino are called.
A ping.
You knew, didn't you? Did you hear it before?
Yes,
'Cause you were pretty close.
I read it somewhere, but it's not quite there.
Pips.
Pips, that's it. Dang it. You're lucky, bro. That was right on the tip of my tongue. You was almost $20 poorer.
I know. I saw you going. I was like, "Ooh, shit!"
Yeah, man. I read that somewhere.
This smart dude researched it. Yeah, pips.
Pips. Another question. When it's turned to the side, we count both sides?
Yep. That's 4 points over there.
Alright.
4, 7.
I think that was on my
13 points.
token superhero questions.
That's it? That's like
Favorite,
2.
favorite superhero, any superpower, what would it be? And then I bitched about your Bud Light.
You complain about your Bud Light because you drink Bud Light.
And you have roommates, so I thought this was funny because I saw it today. A 64-year-old guy shot his roommate in the ass a day or 2 ago because he ate the last Hot Pocket. I'm not even bullshitting.
Hey, man.
Damn.
64 years old.
Yeah, I don't think our household's like that.
When somebody puts their name on the Hot Pockets, you don't take them.
Shot to the booty.
That's right, especially if they're chicken bacon ranch. I'll let you get a pizza. You better not take a chicken
So,
bacon ranch.
question for you, because you got roommates.
Yeah.
They ever come home and your shit's gone?
I haven't bought groceries in months. So
Oh, shit.
I really can't. I can't.
Somebody else is buying the Hot Pockets.
Yeah, I pretty much eat at work exclusively. Mostly because I'm asleep all day. Wake up in the evening. Don't really have time to eat dinner. They buy all the food. So I'm the one that get bitched at if something goes missing.
Because you ate it?
Yeah.
Oh, you're the one eating the Hot Pocket.
Yeah, pretty much.
You're like in there like, where's my Hot Pocket at?
I'm getting shot in the ass. Larry's the only one with guns in the house, so.
He's the only one with guns and he wears shorts that short, huh?
Yep.
I love it when Larry wears his short shorts.
I know you do. I know you do, Breadstick.
Okay.
I've known that man
Judge
for
me.
5-6 years. He's always been the same.
Larry?
Yeah.
He's a character. I think everybody likes him.
15? Is that right?
Yeah, he does look like 15.
Alright.
Didn't put me down.
Oh, that's why you wanted to call it shit.
That's fucked up.
Hey, listen, man. He didn't have to call it. I could have stole it, but I didn't because I'm not that way.
So, it's Domino, which means I played my last Domino. So I ain't got no money, except for what's in your hands.
Well, unfortunately,
Wow.
yeah, I had a lot.
Wow. You had 2,
Yep.
10, 15, 20. All right, so then to round 1, episode 14. Breadstick's in the lead with 60.
Oh!
I'm right behind you with 45. And Supa-Hero, 25.
What's up? Make the siren noise.
Where's Troy Jones when you need him?
I'm gonna let you in on a Kenny G TV secret.
Do it while I take 10.
I have never in my life smoked weed.
Yeah, I was gonna ask that earlier.
Never.
Yeah, never.
I know.
Maybe you don't need it.
This is 100% natural. This is 100% natural. I mean, technically, weed's natural though too.
I think technically.
Is it technically or just is?
I mean, it grows, right? It's natural.
Well, like, I could see if it's growing from the ground, it would be naturally growing,
Yeah.
right? But like if you're in a warehouse and you're growing it, is it natural? Or are you just naturally growing it?
Man, I think it's natural.
Okay.
If it doesn't, I think like if it
That
doesn't,
makes sense.
if it doesn't involve like beakers and like a laboratory, I think it's natural. So being on weed is technically being 100% natural, and maybe I'm only like 50% natural. Does that logic track?
Well, I don't know if they say on weed.
On weed.
I guess maybe a teenage kid's parents might. Are you on weed, Billy?
On weed?
I mean, I've never heard on weed.
What would you call it? You wouldn't call it off weed.
I wouldn't say anything. Just say fucking smoking that.
So okay, but smoking what?
Weed.
So you're on it
Actually, you say
Are you?
trees.
for sure. Yeah, on the trees that works too.
There's so many slang
On
words
weed.
for it.
On the Acapulco Gold,
Nobody says that.
you're on the ganja.
We just say we're high.
You're getting on the Mary Jane.
You can tell he's never smoked before, right?
No.
No, I haven't. For sure.
Do you smoke?
He vapes.
Nicotine?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah, for sure.
okay.
Yeah, I actually quit the smokes several years ago. Every once in a while, I have one just cause, but
Life stresses you out.
I don't know. Sometimes it's good to get a little bit of cancer stick in your lungs. But I still vape off and on. Like I'm right at the point where I'm almost ready to quit. Like I'm almost there, but I can't quite make that last step.
Did you just say it's good to get a little bit of a cancer stick in your lungs?
Yeah, it feels good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it feels good to smoke cancer stick every once in a while.
All right.
Yeah. I smoked 35 years, something like that.
Which is terrible because I got people in my family that have died from cancer.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, everybody has. Everybody's got cancer in the family these days, but I actually had a grandfather who died because he stopped smoking and drinking.
Yeah. I mean, I've heard about that happening too.
Yeah. He was like 70. He was like in his early 70s.
And he had done it.
He'd done it
until that point.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the doctor, he ended up getting like throat cancer.
Damn.
In his early 70s. But he'd smoked since he was like 15. And the doctor's like, look, this is what's going on, blah, blah, blah. This is our options. And he's like, well, I better quit all this and try and get healthy. The doctor's like, no. Like, your body, you've been doing it too long. Your body is dependent on this now. He's like, you cannot just stop.
That's addiction.
Yep, and he did. He just stopped, and it killed him.
Fuck.
Yeah. Life lesson. Don't quit your bad habits. Just maybe ease
off
back
them.
a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, ease off. I started smoking cigarettes at 15, but I'm glad I quit because I'm telling you what, like I can't hardly stomach to smell it now. When I walk by somebody that's like smoked, like a fresh cigarette, I can't believe I smelled like that for 30 some years, man.
I just never had the urge to continue to smoke. I smoked maybe about 4 cigarettes in my entire lifetime.
Oh,
And
that's not bad.
one of those cigarettes, I tried to smoke it like it was weed, and it doesn't work like that.
No, yeah, that's not the same.
So I got really sick, and started throwing up out my window, and started just shaking, and she's like, what the fuck is going on with me? He's like, I'm never doing this again.
Got too much nicotine in your system? Yeah, man.
That was it. I was maybe like, 14?
Yeah.
So,
A lot of my family smoked. I don't know, but then I mean, like, though, I feel like young people are smarter these days. 'Cause like back in the day, like everybody smoked. Like as far as smoking goes, everybody smoked back in the day.
well, we just have a lot more information that are literally in our hands.
That's true. Which I mean, it's got its positives, but it's got its drawbacks
It
too.
has a lot of
I
drawbacks.
just saw some big politician just declared a state of emergency with kids and social media. Did you see that?
No,
Yeah.
What was that?
This was like earlier today.
I believe it, man. I believe it.
Yeah.
I swear, I saw that earlier.
If I didn't need it, I would not have it. It's more like just the music shit kind of needed to be able to promote.
Promote.
everything.
That's where I'm at with it, man.
That's the Kenny G does all the stuff. It's like I mean, like as an adult, I got nothing like against it for adults. I just like I don't know. I just never got into it. It was just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I grew up here, redneck, out in the country.
You don't need to know what everyone's doing all the goddamn time.
Yeah.
And then I can't get on there without people putting their opinions just out there for you. Some shit you don't really need to hear or really give a shit about.
Well, one thing is, I got a cell phone. If you need me,
Yeah.
just give me a call.
Yeah.
I don't need to know what you had for breakfast.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to tell me what you had for breakfast, then you give me a call and you can tell me. But
Sure.
I'm not going to check your status.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm gonna have to find that, but I just saw it earlier today. The state of mental health for children and social media.
I believe it, man. These kids are just getting
Wow.
crazy these days.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
It's on you, dude.
Oh, it's
Six or 4. But no, that's. I mean, I've always said that it's information, man. It's no, you have to play this right.
My bad.
What's that like? Cyberbullying. Like
Yeah.
cyberbullying, like that, like to me is so hard to understand because I just think, why don't you just turn your phone off?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, but I know it's a real issue. Like, it's something that kids are really facing these days. Yeah. But it's like hard for somebody who's a little older. It's hard to like understand the damage of that because I think in my mind, like, I don't have an internet presence.
Well,
which is weird to say because we're literally going to be putting this on the internet.
People get way too connected and invested in it. It's
They
not.
do.
It's not real.
No, it's not real.
Yeah, you don't know this person. It's just, it could, hell, honestly, it could be someone just faking an account and just posing as someone else.
Yeah.
Just to fuck with other people. And it's just not, I don't know why it affects people so heavily.
Fucker.
Yeah, knock some. Pass the dom. You got Domino.
And it's by me. I can't even play.
You got Domino, Supa.
What just happened?
I couldn't play.
Yeah.
So I had to pull that one domino, and I still can't play.
So that means technically now, if you play every round, you're going to go out first.
It means you have now
You have
domino.
Okay.
You should go out before everybody else.
Well,
Supa's like, oh.
yeah, I'm
All right. That's a lot of pressure.
slightly.
That's a lot of pressure going on. I think the main problem with social media is it's everybody's fucking opinion, dude. Yeah. It's everybody's opinion on everything. And I just wrote a bit about this because I talked about how one of my favorite pastimes lately has been knocking. Apparently, by me again. It's on you.
All right.
But just reading random Facebook ads, clicking on them, and reading the comments because the people are in there are just going at it over Timberlands. It's a pair of Timberlands. They're trying to sell you it's an ad for Timberlands.
Okay, so let me put this. I just saw this yesterday. We're talking about social media. Let me throw this out here, okay? So the only social media account I actually have is a Twitter account. I'm a gamer. I like to play online. I only play one game. It's Minecraft. That's all I play, okay? And I am hardcore. And
He's a bedrocker.
you might not know this, Supa, but I'm awesome. I'm awesome at it. I don't want to brag.
Can you be awesome at Minecraft?
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah.
Some of the things that get built. Oh yeah,
Some
dude.
of the things I can.
I'm like
They're all square.
Is there really competition?
I'm like the Bob Ross of Minecraft. Okay, that's what I'm gonna say. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm not the Monet, right? I'm not the Picasso, but I'm definitely the Bob Ross. So I'm playing Minecraft. So I follow a lot of Minecrafters on Twitter and checking out their new stuff and what they're doing, and I'm on YouTube following them and watching their stuff on YouTube. And so some like tweet comes through, and it's a picture of. It's supposed to be this picture of this woman like back in the 1800s or something, and she's born with her knee joints the wrong way. Okay.
What?
Yeah. Now, I'm not saying this is legit because it doesn't seem like it's real. I don't know. I didn't Google. I didn't look into it.
Like her legs been in front of her?
Yeah, like if she was going to bend her knees, her body would go forward, not backwards.
Okay.
Okay. Just follow me on this. So it's a picture of her, and she's on all fours, right? Because her knees bend forward. And what the thing was saying was her name was so-and-so, and she was born in 1800, whatever, 1800. And she found it more comfortable to walk on all fours because she was born with, and they gave a name of the birth defect or whatever. And it makes your knee joints, they're basically backwards. I don't know if any of this is legit, right? I don't know if any of this is legit. I don't even listen to this stuff. I scroll past it.
I don't know why it wouldn't be, though, because birth defects, I mean,
Yeah.
those all the time. People missing limbs or extra shit.
Well, I don't know. Maybe it's legit. I don't know. But I'm just saying, like, for me, I'm not the dude that checks into it to see if it's real. I'm the dude that scrolls past it to find out what's going on in Minecraft that day. Okay?
You didn't Wikipedia back
No, I didn't Wikipedia. But I see it, and you know how it always shows, like, the first comment, right?
Yeah.
Like, there's always the post, and then you can see the first comment. Well, the first comment is some dude saying, it's a shame that this is what he said. It's a shame that our modern medical industry hasn't like searched back to solve the problems of the past. And I'm like,
What?
yeah, that's what I thought. I'm like, what does that even mean? So I click on the comment just to see, and the first dude that commented said, I've read your post 3 times, and honestly, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. And the guy responds, and I kid you not, he responds and says, is this some kind of strange request for clarification? And I'm just like, what is the matter with these dudes? What is the matter with these weirdos? First off, you don't even know if this is real. This could be complete, fake, made up stuff.
Yeah.
And secondly, when's the last time you saw someone with their knee joints backwards? So maybe modern medicine has solved that problem. I've never seen anyone with their knee joints backwards. Yeah. I didn't even know that was a thing.
I mean, I don't know how you solve that. I mean, it sounds like a birth defect. Like
Yeah.
if they came out and they were backwards, I feel like you just maybe
why-
cut them off, turn them around, and put them back on. So
Maybe just they
unless
got.
you do that, you really ain't solving that, dude. I mean,
You've seen Forrest Gump, right? Lieutenant Dan got new legs.
His legs are going the same way, they're going the right way anyway, though.
What if their knees are backwards? If you just take them off at the knee and then you give them some space legs, there it is.
Some space legs. Why wouldn't you just, if they're just on backwards, why don't you just cut their legs off, turn them around, and put them back on?
That I don't know if that's possible. That sounds a lot more complicated
At the
than space
kneecap,
legs.
I would think it'd be easier if it's at the knees.
I don't know because there's a lot of
At the knees, I mean, you could probably definitely just do that, but
there's a lot of
up here, from down here.
Well, there's
down.
a lot of big arteries for blood flow and stuff. Like I don't know if you can like take it off
and then just turn around
and flip it around. I don't know if it
What
works
if you
that
just
way.
cut around and then just like physically just twist it backwards and then just stitch it back up?
I mean, I'm not a doctor, but that don't sound
Some
like
arteries, you're not really detaching them, you're just kind of twisting them in there.
I feel like that would it's be like the hose when you drag the garden hose out too far.
Get all kinked up.
Yeah, it gets all kinked up.
Yeah, your leg would probably be constantly going to sleep.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's a
good thing I'm not a doctor.
It's a good thing you're not a doctor.
Wow.
I mean, there's no doctor.
You can't just leave them like that, though. Every time they go somewhere, they just what are they doing? If your legs are backwards when you're walking, what?
I don't know, but here's a thought that'll really mess you up. What do you think her chairs look like?
I don't know.
Yeah, think about that one. Think about that one.
Whoa.
If your knees bent in the opposite direction, what would chairs look like? Think about that shit.
Who's it on? I don't want to think about that, dude.
Who's go? Who's
I've knocked 15 times.
Well, wait, who's got domino? You got domino. So you got 6 dominoes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's my turn. It's my turn.
That's weird. That's. I was getting like old freak show vibes.
I mean,
reminds me of Skinwalker.
boom. That's a good movie.
That's a movie?
Yeah, there's a movie called Skinwalker.
You mean, are you sure it's a movie or just documentary?
Yeah, Skinwalkers are like Indian shape changers.
Yeah.
It's by me because he can't
Yeah.
seem to not play a 6 and a blank. You've left me the same shit.
I know. You're getting screwed this round, bro. I'm trying to take you down.
Whoever goes out is gonna fucking win, probably. Oh no, you.
I'm going to take the points instead. I just wanted you to know I could. I could have.
I just wanted to see the fear.
I could have.
Damn, son.
That's crazy. Backwards legs, dude.
Yeah, backwards legs.
I guess I better start getting big shit out of my hands, huh?
You thinking about them chairs, ain't you?
I can't stop thinking about
I
backwards
was
legs now.
thinking if she's like hugging the chair.
Yeah.
Or like,
Or like the back has to go between her legs, so like the back of the chair, instead of being this wide, would only be like real thin. I don't know.
or she's just kneeling all the time.
I don't know what that chair would look like.
It's so weird. It's funny that someone got worked up about it in a post. It's like, how someone needs to fix this.
Yeah. We need to fix this issue.
It's anything though. You can, click on anything, and there's gonna be people fighting on it.
Yeah.
And it's like, what are these people doing? You really want to fight on an ad for toothpaste?
Well, man, that's the
Because Colgate's not your thing, so you want to get on here and leave a 2-paragraph fucking response.
those people still live in a mom's basement. If you got that much time, you ain't got a job.
Did you see that dude, that 19-year-old dude that just flew from Missouri to D.C., rented a U-Haul, and then tried to crash it in the White House to kill Biden?
Yeah, I did see that.
No, but I
what it's all about.
saw a video on YouTube, something like U-Haul, something or other.
19-year-old dude from Missouri flew to D.C., rented a U-Haul, tried to drive through the concrete little pillars, barricades,
Yeah.
got caught up, arrested,
Yeah.
and told them he was there to kill Biden and seize power.
And there was a Nazi flag in there, right?
That was his plan. That was his plan, dude.
Wow.
That's what happens. You ain't got no common sense, man. You gotta know you can't drive a U-Haul through concrete, Barry.
Oh, yeah. I just can't believe that was his plan for Missouri. Like, that seems like, oh shit. Damn, he's sitting on all them 6s.
And the blanks, baby.
6s and blanks.
Sitting on all that business.
Oh man, he's about to win the game right here. No, I can't. That seems like if you lived in D.C., that would be your plan, maybe. But like, you're flying from Missouri and you're thinking, okay, when I get to D.C., I'm gonna rent a U-Haul. I'm just gonna drive it right into the fucking White House, dude. And I'm gonna kill Biden and I'm gonna seize power.
Did they
At least he had goals, I guess.
say what was in the U-Haul?
The only thing I saw was they were like folding up some Nazi flag. You know
Yeah.
that was the only thing I saw.
Yeah.
I'm going to Dominoes, that's correct. But it's only 9 on the way out.
Oh, look at that shit.
Oh! 4, 8, 11, 16, 18, 21, 22, 23, 25, 31, 35 points when you round up.
Was that game?
35? That is game.
Oh my god.
That is game in 2 rounds, baby!
On the money too, 150. Holy shit! When the fuck does that ever happen?
Wow.
Never happens.
That was brutal. That was brutal, dude. I ended up with 55 points in Supa-Hero. 35, man. Not bad for your first time though. First time playing Dominoes.
I'm working on it. I'm slowly getting it.
Did you even get a chance to pull out any of your topics? You said you had topics, didn't you?
You got time?
I said I was going to Google topics,
How many?
but I didn't.
What you did?
I didn't Google them,
Well,
though.
you guys got any questions?
For you?
I guess.
Oh, that's different. We've never been. Do you have any questions for Supa-Hero?
Where'd your nickname come from?
My nickname? Or my rap name?
Your rap name.
My nickname is D.
So, I don't know the rap game. I'm not in the rap game if you haven't noticed.
Your nickname's what? D?
D, yeah. I've always been into superheroes and stuff like that, and I found hip hop, and MF Doom was probably my biggest inspiration. And in hip hop, he wears this metal mask like Dr. Doom.
Okay.
I was like, okay, well, someone out here is actually connecting the comics with hip hop, and I thought that was fucking cool. So I was trying to come up with a name. At first, it was Zoom, Dr. Zoom. Then I realized that's already a character in DC Comics. So I was like, why don't I just call myself Supa-Hero? You know, just kind of put it right out there. And I've always wanted superpowers, so yeah, that's where it came from.
Cool,
I like
man.
it.
Yeah.
I like it.
I like how you put the A on there instead of the ER.
Yeah.
Super.
Yep. And then I put the hyphen because in Spider-Man there's a hyphen. Yeah.
Your favorite superhero.
Yep.
I like it.
Yep. That's where it came from.
That's a good backstory.
I guess I've just always been more drawn to art in general because I wasn't always super into music. Like, I'd always loved hip hop. My uncle would show me that since I was little. But actually, the first artistic thing I started doing was drawing. Then I got really good at that. And then I kind of gave up on it and stopped caring as much. Then I started doing graphic design. And then I started pissing with computers. And I don't know, I'm in a lot of different fields.
Yeah, and that's how he is, man. I think it's that creative mind, and I'm not that way. I'm in logistics. I'm the production manager. I do production logistics for a living. So like, I'm not.
Are you like a technical thinker?
For sure. Okay. I struggle with spatial relations, so some of the more technical stuff I struggle with as opposed to guys that are born naturally. But yeah, I'm definitely like, I'm an A to B thinker. You know what I mean? And in my experience, like, you creative people, like, you're A to Z thinkers, A to G. You make leaps.
Yeah.
That aren't there. You know what I mean? And I'm like an A to B to C. We do this so we can do this so we can accomplish this. That's how I think. But I've noticed, like, working with creative people, that's not how you guys think.
Multiple different directions.
Yes.
All times.
You just make leaps that I think folks who aren't born like that just can't make. You know what I mean? It's just, we just don't see it.
So wait, spatial relations.
Yeah.
What is that? What's spatial relations?
So spatial relations, from a technical standpoint, is picture the ability to take a 2D blueprint, like a piece of paper with a blueprint.
Okay.
And in your mind, you can see that three-dimensionally. You know how to build that. So my brother is a welder fabricator. Been doing it his entire life. His spatial relations, off the charts. He can look at a 2D blueprint and his mind can tell him how he needs to build that to make that an actual 3D whatever. Whether he's turning that into a handrail, some sort of hopper. So whatever he's building for whatever job he's on, like, he's really good at that. A lot of your skilled tradesmen have high degree of spatial relationship.
Okay.
They can turn 2D into 3D.
Yeah.
But they almost do it naturally, just in their minds. They understand, oh, if it's calling out this, then it's going to look like this, so I need to do this.
Yeah, that would be creative thinking.
It's creative thinking on a different
scale.
Yes, a different avenue, maybe. Yeah, it's not like you guys with your art. They're doing an actual physical project, but it's almost kind of like art. You're making something out of nothing.
Yeah.
So in that sense, kind of the same thing. But yeah, spatial relationship is actually GM used to test for that.
Spatial relations. Mm-hmm. How do they test for that?
They got some sort of test they can do, like with mathematics and that sort of thing. Like, it's not solving problems, but it's like you look at numbers and they can. You might have to Google this, but you can look at some numbers and you answer the question, and it will let them know like how you're perceiving that. Yeah, they have some sort of way, and I don't know the technical process of it, but they have some sort of test that will actually can judge your ability to reason spatial relations.
All right.
Yes.
Strange.
Yeah. Like, if you say, like, to really simplify it, like if I said a 12 by 12 by 15 room, For some people, that's just numbers. 12 by 12 by 15. You know it's 12 feet. You know what 12 feet is.
Yeah.
You know what 15 feet is. But for somebody who has really excellent spatial reasoning, they can actually, in their mind, they see a 12 by 12, 15 to scale. They can see that. Some people can't. But yeah, that's why a lot of your skilled tradesmen. So that's like it's kind of a creative. Like we kind of got off on a tangent here, but I'll shut up now.
Well, it's creative.
It
Learn.
is. It is.
We learn a lot from each other.
You know,
You know how we do.
pips.
Pips, yeah. I learned Miller Lite tastes better than Bud Light.
You definitely didn't learn that. That's a lie.
I feel like you're an old soul, though, man. What are you, like 22?
22. Yeah.
Isn't he like? I feel like he's an old soul. Like he's 22 years old, man. This dude's younger than my son is.
I know.
My
son's 19. We'll be 19 this year.
But you hang out with him, and it's like you're just hanging out.
Yeah.
With somebody that's
One of the boys.
Yeah. You're not
It's
like,
always been that way. I don't know. I just know how to handle myself. I guess mentally capable. It's I don't know. At least of having these intelligent conversations. At least I care. I care to learn. I just care in general. Honestly.
Yeah, I mean, you're interested in what people. You're interested in people. What people got to say, and I mean, I'm sure you run into everybody runs into that one dude who just wants to flap his gums.
Man, I meet some people my age, and I'm just thinking, like, how are you that far behind? Like, the way that you talk is just so fucking stupid. Like, it's like, yeah, bro, it's got this new weed, it's fucking dope, man. Best, but that's dope here, you know, get high, bro, get lit, man. Like, just saying stupid shit. It just sound dumb, man. Like, I don't mean
check out this filter on Snapchat, or I don't even know what they're using. Snapchat, is it still
bro,
Snapchat?
Hey, bro,
What are you on, man?
Follow me on
You're
Instagram.
22, where are you at?
Like on social media?
Yeah.
I guess I'm pretty much everywhere.
You're ubiquitous?
Yeah. Well.
Like, where's your... I know you're on IG.
Yeah.
Actually, you can plug your shit right now. What is it?
It's Planetary Defender, all one word.
Yeah.
I got really lucky with that, because, like, I want to change it, but I want it to be an official, like, all one word, and I can find something unique enough. And it's like a superhero, so Planetary Defender.
And
was
you
perfect.
And you're gonna get the blue check.
I guess probably not.
But no, you're on IG as Planetary Defender.
Yep.
And I know you're on Facebook.
Yep.
Are you like Snapchat, TikTok?
I have Snapchat. It's actually Supa-Hero, and then what's the other one? Twitter is Salad Wrapper.
Salad Wrapper?
Yeah.
Oh.
That was just trying to find something.
Does it mean you're healthy? You're a healthy alternative?
I am healthy.
Kimmy's Twitter handle, I'm pretty sure, is Salad Tosser. That's what.
I'm pretty
Salad Tosser.
I'm pretty sure that's not my Twiddle handle. Twiddle. I'm not even on Twitter.
We gotta get on Twiddle to make the tweeters.
I got on Twitter once, set up an account, but I just couldn't figure it out. Like, I was trying to tweet, I was trying to retweet, I was trying to, like, send shots at somebody, and I mean, it's like nobody's...
I'll tell you what I hate about Twitter is the recommended tweets don't make no sense.
No, they don't.
I'm on there for video games, and they keep recommending this random chick. It's some chick, and her name is the first real space cowgirl or something, and she's saying random stuff like about her puppy or like this weird stuff, and it's like,
yeah,
I don't understand. I follow all video game stuff. I don't understand what we're doing here.
Yeah, sometimes I'm on there and just scrolling, and there's just some porn out of nowhere. I'm like, what the fuck? And it's always like some raunchy shit.
Yeah, it's crazy what people...
God.
We saw people watching people sleep.
What?
Yeah.
Their streams? Yeah, their streams were...
So Twitch is big too for gaming.
Yeah.
Well, there's a thing where there's like people are sleeping on Twitch. They're live streaming themselves sleeping.
In bed,
just sleeping. And there's like, might have a couple thousand people watching.
That's questionable.
Isn't that weird?
Like, yeah, it's weird. I'm like, what are those people like? Are they sitting around home watching? They're like, yes!
What?
You're sleeping your ass off. That's what I'm talking
That
about.
is so fucking weird, man.
I don't even know, you know, sometimes like podcasts, like sometimes I'll turn on a podcast like in the background, right?
Yeah.
You're doing something, you're on the computer, you're working or whatever, you're playing video games maybe, I don't know. You turn on a podcast and you're listening, but you're not really watching, right? So you're listening to the podcast. Mm-hmm. But I think in my mind, like, what are you listening to when you're on these live streams of people sleeping. Like they're playing
Yeah.
some little music in the background. Why don't you just turn on Spotify or something? I don't understand. I don't understand that. What's
strange.
happening?
It's like people that buy, those guys that buy women's shoes to sniff them and weird shit like that. I never understood how there's that many weird people in the world.
I don't
You know,
understand.
it's-
But I don't even understand the sleeping thing. Like I don't even understand. Like how is that even sexual? Like how is that even a fetish?
Well, think how many of those weren't a fetish until the internet came around.
That's because all them fetish people
Goes
like
back
hooked
then.
up. They hooked up. You know.
Yeah.
They're like, oh,
Well, they start getting these options and like, oh, I kind of like that, kind of like this. Oh, I don't know. And then they just start creating these weird habits of like, porn. Mainly, porn's fucking dangerous, man.
Well,
amen to that.
Yeah.
Amen to that. Not very many dudes, especially young dudes, think that way.
Yeah.
Well, I think the internet and social media gives you a place to belong with your weird ass. You know, because think
Yeah.
about it. You know, before the internet, you're just sitting around at home, you know, and you're like, damn.
In my day, you just had to be weird by yourself.
I like feet. I really like fucking feet, man. I like just everything about feet turned me on. But then the internet's here, and you see other people talking about they like feet, and
Yeah.
you can become part of a feet group.
Yep.
Well, here's the thing,
Or a
man.
foot group, I guess it'd be
Why
called.
don't you just get yourself an old lady
Footloose.
and just look at her feet if that's what you want to do?
Why's it gotta be an old lady? What if you like young feet?
Well, I'm just saying old
Or
lady as in a term
Of
for,
age feet, I guess I should
Yeah,
say.
I'm just saying old lady as in term
I
of
don't want to say young feet.
a woman.
Yeah.
Get yourself a woman, right? And look at her feet if that's what you want to do.
Just get one, like off the streets.
Wherever you meet a woman these days.
You just meet her and look at her
Yeah,
feet.
that sucks too. That
You can tell he's.
That's also a downside of at least my generation growing up with social media and the internet. Where the fuck do you meet people? Like, at least when it comes to
Nobody goes out no
relationships, yeah,
more.
no one goes out. And if you try to approach someone in public, they're like at least, I don't know, a woman. She's gonna look at you fucking weird because people don't do that. And it's just like,
I think you guys kind of got it made a little bit because, like, ultimately you can just get on an app and hey, I want to fuck tonight. You know, okay, we didn't have that when we were growing
but
up.
it doesn't.
Dude,
work
I ain't
that
trying.
easily.
I don't know about that.
But I'm saying it's an option. That's
Yeah.
the world they
Well, my problem
came
is,
up in.
I don't like texting. I would rather talk to you in person because you can't possibly know me if all you're doing is reading a text, like a message. There's no emotion in that. There's no feeling. So how can you really tell like my tone of voice, what I sound like, and like who I really am? Like I need to be in front of you for me to get to know you.
Oh yeah, for
Yeah.
getting to know. I'm just saying, for hooking up though. You know, I'm
yeah.
just trying to
I-
hook up. You just get on an app now.
I still don't know about that, dude, because I feel like there's a lot of opportunity for false advertising.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And then also, if she's hooking up with you off an app, how many other dudes she already hooked up off of the same app? Like, I don't know, man. That's a lot. There could be a lot brewing down there.
You know, how many chicks are you trying to hook up with?
You know,
Well,
it's me, zero.
not you. I just mean
Zero.
like generally people.
Like, if you're an app hookup person, I don't know, because I gotta think, like, there's just a lot. I mean, I feel like the whole app world, there's a lot of diseases floating around. There's just a lot happening there.
Yeah.
Hepatitis,
Yep.
warts. That shit don't go away, boys. That's for life.
All of it.
That's for
Well,
life.
I feel like you have to be smart. Like, if you're hooking up with somebody on an app, you're not just raw dogging that shit.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to be smart.
Well, there's
dude.
also the problem.
That shit ain't 100% effective.
I mean, I've never used Tinder or any of them. Is that the dating one where you can just
Yeah.
hook up?
Yeah.
Okay, I've never used any apps like that, but I mean, I would think that would come up, right? Because it's just a random person. You're just taking each other's word for it that everything's good.
Well,
or do you
anything-
talk about that when you get
No
together?
way,
Like, look,
There's a more fucked up part of it is like if it's not actually the person you think you're talking to when you go to meet them and then you
it's a
lose
fat dude named Ralph.
yeah, or something like that.
And you
Something
lose a
horrible.
kidney. Yeah, boom. There it is, man.
What?
It's also
Lose a
dangerous.
kidney.
Yeah, there's crazy people out there, man.
Yeah.
Oh, like
Yeah.
strap you to a table and take your kidney?
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
it could be that way. I'm sure it
Yep.
has happened quite a bit.
Fucked up, man.
You think you about to get down with this chick, but like really, she got her boyfriend and his buddy are waiting out back to roll you and take your shit.
With
Yeah,
a little igloo cooler and shit.
yeah. Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
Man, that's crazy.
good way to get people, man.
Glad I'm wifed up.
Yeah,
Glad you're wifed up.
yeah. I've been wiped up since '99.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's why it's hard to find someone because everyone that I've met so far, besides the lady I'm with now, she's really cool. Like I got pretty lucky with this one, but all the other ones are just so glued to their phones and just care about themselves more than anything. So it's really hard to find real people nowadays.
Man, I get that. There's a lot going on with people like in their phones.
Yeah.
Like even
Just look around when you're out. Like it's disturbing, honestly.
Well, be in the moment, man, and like I get it. Like, and especially sometimes, like you want to preserve the moment, you want to take pictures, or you want to do this, or you want to share the moment with people online. But it's like, I think somewhere in there you lose that intangible magic of the moment.
Yeah.
Well, here's my thing on that. Get the moment, and then be done. Like, I've seen people that they'll have their phones out, like taping a concert, or just videoing everything. I feel like those people aren't.
They're missing it.
They're missing it.
Yep.
If you're at a concert and you want to take your phone out, and take a picture real quick, or hey baby, take a picture, or maybe get a quick little video clip or something.
Yeah.
And then your phone's back up. I mean, I can understand that. Maybe you want to save something for prosperity.
Look at this. Turn around. Look at me. Look, I'm having a great time. Look. Like,
I don't allow phones at my performances.
I always have a phone in your performance.
I know, because of you.
I always.
I don't allow them no more.
I don't think I've ever recorded you though.
People bootlegging my performances.
They're just in my pocket. It's just my pocket.
Open mic nights next week.
is it really?
Dude, we really appreciate you coming out.
I'm
to
ready.
these open mics.
No problem.
No, that's a huge commitment. It's huge for everybody, So, if we didn't have you, trust me.
I enjoy
If we didn't have him and Pilos,
Yeah, it was.
somehow we still stretch it to an hour and a half.
Yeah, last month. Last month was a.
We always manage to stretch it though.
Yeah.
You're like the master stretcher.
That's what she said. That's what she said.
That's good. It's a good one.
Oh, we hope you had. Is there anything you want to talk to us about before you get out of here? We always say this is the part where you're in the trust tree. You're inside the nest.
But I think it's a circle.
That's a good question.
Yeah, it is a circle.
You didn't give us the background on Milk, your name.
Yeah.
My name.
Especially now that we have the new circle table.
I got my nickname in boot camp, and one of the dudes who was in my squad was from Brooklyn. And when he found out I could rap, because this was 1991, there wasn't a lot of white dudes rapping.
Yeah.
When he found out I could rap, he started calling me Milk, because there was a group. Did you ever hear Audio 2?
No.
Okay, there was a group called Audio 2 back in the day, and the dude's name was Milk D, and then the DJ's name was Giz or Gizmo. I actually have a video I put out a couple months ago called People Call Me Milk, and I talk about that in that song, but he was from Brooklyn, he started calling me Milk, and I loved Audio 2, so it was fucking 1991, I was like, yeah, Milk, but it just stuck with me all these years,
Yeah.
and I feel like now, man, there's Milks everywhere. Like, I'm always seeing Milks, dude. I couldn't register my
So you've been Milk for 30 years.
Long time. 1991.
32 years.
1991, dude.
No,
I was Milk. I was K-Mac before that. K-Mac.
Yeah, because you liked one of my songs on SoundCloud, and I went to your profile, and it said K-Mac on a couple of the songs. I'm like,
Did it really?
yeah.
Damn. Yeah, I just came across your SoundCloud. Where you at on SoundCloud if you want to tell them real quick?
It's Supa-Hero.
Supa-Hero, all one word?
Supa-Hero. I can't remember if it's all one word or not. I've been meaning to change that to the hyphen. If not, it's Supa-Hero. Try it with a hyphen or without a hyphen.
Just search that shit till you find it, man.
That SoundCloud is the only place where I put all of my music, all of it, because I can't put the sampled stuff on the streaming services or I'll get sued.
Yeah.
So, SoundCloud, if you want to find everything I've ever done, it's right there.
Cool. We check you out. You ever listen to us? You don't listen to music.
I haven't, but I
You
will.
listen to them live.
I listen to them live every month.
I was writing that verse for the song we're about to record, and it was I was trying to work in a line. It was like, what if Milk had beef with Breadstick?
I don't know.
But I thought it'd be funny.
We've talked about that before. He likes, what do you always say? About us like blowing up and then like splitting up? What do you think we'll split up about? Or
Yeah, because when people get famous,
why do
they
you think
split
we'll
up.
split up?
Yeah.
I always say I don't think we'll split up. I don't know why we would, dude.
Well, I thought of it more as like a play on food.
Yeah.
Milk, beef with Breadstick.
I think Milk beats Breadstick. If you want to know my opinion.
If Milk had beef with
If you stick a
Breadstick,
breadstick in milk, it's gonna get soggy.
if Milk had beef with Breadstick, Breadstick put him in traction quick.
I don't even know what that means.
Traction at the hospital. Yeah, man.
Yeah. I think you get soggy.
Nah, dude. You'll never be able to take me out.
What do you think of? Did you see our last promo we just put out?
I don't think so.
We put $100 on it, man. Next open mic.
What is it?
Yeah.
Oh, so you didn't even see it. You don't even know.
Yeah.
That's why I only get on social media mainly to make a post.
Basically, there's going to be prize money.
Next open mic, imagine next Friday, actually, right? Next Friday?
Yeah,
Friday.
it's June 2nd, right?
June 2nd.
June 2nd.
Hopefully this will be out before then. $100 to the crowd favorite performance. We're going to download a decibel meter on the phone. Crowd favorite wins $100.
Okay.
And Scott Reeder has said he's going to match it.
Oh.
So it's honestly going to be, it's supposed to be
What?
2, right? Unofficially
So,
2, but
come with
we're
it,
good
man.
for 100.
Officially 100, but maybe, unofficially, maybe 2 bills.
2 bills.
That'd be great. That'd be
What do you think about
massive
that?
help, yeah. You know,
Gonna get some people out there?
I'm gonna bring it. Shit. We do gotta get
He's
people
like,
out
no.
there.
I want to.
How many we got?
Well, you got to think like the more people you bring, the
He's like,
more applause you're going to
He's
get.
like, we think it's big. Oh, no. We just,
That's more guaranteed applause. You just got to try not to bring any more performers.
We got a lot of acts coming out.
so far, it's you, Pilos, Troy. Troy's coming out for that. He saw the video. He sent me his karaoke song already.
Shit.
He's singing Luther
That's not even
Vandross.
fair. That's not even fucking
What
fair.
he gets that bass, but that's his voice. The bass of it and
Yeah.
the slow songs. Those are panty droppers. That's a panty dropper.
David Shrouded said he was going to come out there. The guy that played at Gas City, that last guy.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
we might end up with a couple of people like that. But yeah, crowd favorite, at least $100 from us.
Cool.
Possibly 2.
I like that. All right.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys next episode, man. We appreciate Supa-Hero coming out. Make sure you check him out. And until next time.
And wait, just for the record, who got the W? Breadstick got the W.